Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Sunless Skies. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we explore we're going away because we have tea now. We have tea to deliver and 3 caddies of dried tea offered here. And also I can buy more tea over here, which I probably will. So let's see. Lies southeast of London. We're currently east of London because we found a new place. So we need to go to that place. That's gonna be quite a journey. And there's a wonder over there. It's all amazing. It's all amazing. But here in the floating parliament, because we could buy tea, I am looking to see who needs tea. Oh. This will reduce terror. It's irreversible. Yes, I imagine it is irreversible to get rid of the clay conductor. That's a bad thing as well. Let's not do that. Oh, I need the freaking chorister thingy. I need it too. So I'll hang on to those. And that's where we need that. Okay, so if I find the chorister thing, do I have anything with the I do have something here with the incautious driver. The incautious driver paces back and forth, clicking their tongue. It must have been the crash in the nature reserve. They say. My father sent me there to take up a nice quiet job. I always did love botany, but when they pulled me from the wreckage, I had new dreams to follow. I thought they were mine. Now, how can I be sure? A new resolve washes over their face when they turn back, eyes sharp and sparkling with a flicker of emerald. Either way, I know where I have to go. Old Tom's Well. Do I know where Old Tom's Well is? I think I do. Give me the wheel, Captain. I have an appointment to keep. No, I will not give you the wheel. The well lies to the west-southwest of New Winchester. That's why I remembered it. We have been there, but it is to the west-southwest, so we don't go there very often. So we have a quest to do over there. It's a good thing I am talking to my officers here. Yeah, so that's basically the same. Spend time with the Rat Brigade. Why wouldn't we? And there's just those things. That's the play to fiddle. Over here, there's a suggestion. He has been giving you a meaningful glances. He must want something. He laughs when approached. Oh dear, a little obvious perhaps. His gaze is amused and flickers with intensity. I have an idea that might be beneficial for us both. I'd like to improve the lives of the workers of the Home Office on the Avid Horizon, if you don't mind permitting me a little shore leave. Oh, I thought I talked to you about that already. Why were you so rude? Oh, right. This is it's actually what I forgot to speak about to the clay conductor after that episode that ended with him talking to the marble person with a butt. The meeting with the engraved mourner, that's the one, clearly did not go well. Why were you so rude, I'm gonna ask. He's defective. Plain to hear. No wonder he lives surrounded by humans. If they only knew true clay music, the conductor grimaces. He directs your attention to a crumpled brochure. It is for Magdalen's house of small comfort in the reach. It reads, any company to weary skyfarer needs, we shall provide. Anyone you can think of, those of a rubbery persuasion, the company of the dead, even Clay Company. The conductor taps the page. Well, we shall see, can't we? Can we? Yes, we can. And we have somewhere to go already. So, that's pretty good. I think, did everything here in the Parliament. I can go back in there, but there's nothing for me right now. Maybe I should pay attention. I'm gonna forget anyway, but yeah. We're probably gonna get quests when we need to come back over here. So we are going southwest. Is that a relay? That is a relay. So I want to clear the fog of war through there. I suppose I can go north. No, I can't. What the heck? Oh, because I was going south, right. I kind of wanted to go north. St. Stephen's Gate. Stephen? I'm very confused with that name, because it's written in many different ways, and I never know which one it's said, or actually, it probably is Stephen. Stephen's Gate. Probably a reference to something as well. To an actual St. Stephen's Gate. Actually, I don't know what St. Stephen would be, or who they would be for, and whatnot. Okay. So, we need to go southeast of London, which means if it is south... So basically we have so it would be southeast, southeast, east-southeast, and east, which means that we have 3 quadrants over here. That'll be 6 and 3, 4, 5. So it is a 16 quadrant thing. The thing about the quadrants, though, is that you're spreading them evenly around, so it's like that. It's this quadrant. So we can just make headway there and then explore the rest when the time comes. Maybe. I hope so. That's a dead end. Well, the other thing that this game does in regards to exploration is that it just never lets you go to where you want to go. So, yeah, it doesn't work. I don't like the jaggedies. I don't like you, though. Okay, bring you down. I think I might have done damage to my hull. The Cantankeri are lumbering half fossilized. They are indeed. And I am very bad at gain sovereigns from that. Gain experience, a sky story, and heal the let's try this. Partial success. What does that entail? Terror gains. But I did gain sovereigns. Holding the creature alongside your locomotive, you deploy hammers and pry bars. There, valuable stones glimmer amidst the whorls of uncanny fossils. Fossils, that's how it's pronounced. The fossils' shapes are sinuous and predatory, preserved for unknown aeons in the Cantankeri's stony skin. And you wonder why they're upset. Hi, what's up? I don't want to kill you. You're a bit of a pain in the ass. The thunder, or the arse. The thunder of industry has fallen silent here. Not all London's endeavors succeed. Our endeavor shall succeed, though. Okay. It's quite a lovely place. So there was this tweet by the team that made Sunless Skies, and they were I retweeted it. So you might, if you follow me on Twitter, you might have seen that. I don't know where you're coming from. That's sort of a waste. Also, it's kind of tricky to navigate with this thing on in front of me. We managed it, though. The Marauders are those who defy or have been excluded from Albion's authority. Leaderless raiders, homeless exiles, pirates, dissidents, and criminals. And I can try that. Raid the safe. Let's raid the safe and gain sovereigns. 36. The Admiralty has harried the Marauders to Albion's forgotten edges and hidden corners. The Marauders are unwelcome at most ports, and few dare trade with them. So they barter with each other, hoarding coin and grievances in equal measure. Aw. Well, wait, grievances doesn't mean grief. I mean, it sort of does, but it's not it's not like they died. They're just upset at each other. So they tweeted, Tuxeed Point. Nice. They tweeted a, might want to go there. Oh, also there's things up here. They tweeted a GIF, an animated GIF, where it said all the ways you can die in Sunless Skies. And I noticed that because I saw turning the Albert's wash house, nice. Turning on your lamp and turning off your lamp was ways you could die. Now, I don't know what freedoms they took in defining ways to die, because of course you can die if anything gives you terror. That alone is death. But it's not direct death, it's the terror that kills you. So I suppose many of those, if not the majority of them, were things that gave you terror, because there was some hilarious stuff in there. The thunder of industry has fallen silent again, because we were close to the work worlds. All things are broken over here, though. A lot of things are broken. All of them are broken. But at least we're not being attacked by marauders. I know you don't do anything. You suck. I mean, I can't do anything to you. I suck. I think we're doing well. Getting that little bit of fuel was pretty good. And I can hear sounds to the east. See embers. Okay, I wonder what the embers are for. And I haven't turned off my lamp in a while, because every time I did that, everybody kept freaking out. And I didn't like that. I don't want them to freak out. We have 16 people on board. They're probably tired of each other already. Can you imagine 10 people, though? I guess, I don't know, though. I'm sure many of you, well, some of you, have experience, you know, serving on a ship or in a confined place for prolonged times. I never, for the longest I've been in a team was with a team of like 20 for like 2 weeks, and that's nothing. That's totally fine. Hi, what you doing? Are you mean? I'd like to see who you are. Yeah, you are. Haha. Okay. That's bad. I don't know what you're doing. Are you trying to flee? I should have thought of that before. And I can repair my hull, or let's loot the hold. We do this every once in a while, so we don't need to read it. Ooh, munitions. That's nice. Okay, so we're in the quadrant now. So if we're looking at halfway through, so basically how we measure it, or how I measure it anyway, it's basically you draw a vertical line from London, which is at the center. The best way to find the vertical line, you don't even need to draw it, you just sort of look down there, because the circle has a lower bottom, so you just look at it. It's right there. And then you draw a vertical line from there. And over here you do the same, except it's an horizontal line, so that's pretty straightforward. And you can't judge yourself based on these little lines that you can barely see anyway, because they're just all over the place. I don't actually know what they would be for. I don't actually know what they do in old maps. I imagine it's just... I have no idea what it is. Just references, and people just draw them. I want to draw a line from here to there, so off you go. Anyway, so the thing is, you do that, and then you draw this line right there in your head, and then you imagine the from there to there. And then you look at it, and you see what the longest distance is. So here, it's kind of short. You do it over there, it's kind of short. If you have one of those 90-degree angles, it's a lot better to do that, because you can just look at it and see where the longest one is. And it's over there. And then you do the same for this one. And it's right over here. So the thing is, because it's a quadrant, it's not from there to there. It's actually shifted halfway through, which is a bit of a problem. But so basically, it's halfway from there to there, from there. And then halfway from there to there, from here, and that's the quadrant that we're looking at. So I'm gonna go south from here. The wind pipes as it squeezes between the stones. The sound is tuneless and mournful. Wind can be very scary in the, well, because we're used to horror movies with wind as a soundtrack. It can be scary. So I'm looking for, I'm going southeast actually. I said south, but I'm going southeast. Because I'm trying to get to the edge of the map, and I think we'll be okay in our supplies. Hopefully we'll be okay. I'm trying to get to the edge of the map and then make my way back on one side of the quadrant, or maybe on the middle of the quadrant. That would be potentially good. The problem is I don't know how reliable. Why do I do this? Why do I do this? It's fine. The problem is how reliable is it, the directions, because we know it's south-southeast. That bell didn't last for too long. That was weird. Okay, so we're doing it again. So that would be, yeah, we're going the right direction as the edge of the quadrant is. What the heck is this? It's all very light. What? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I probably wouldn't be able to do anything with it anyway. Horstrop deep. That sounds like a Russian word that was just sort of put into that. Doesn't it? It's got, except the R, I guess. Russian doesn't have the R. I think. Does it have an inverted R somehow? Maybe. I think it might. Or maybe a lowercase r. Or not r. Whatever. They all have, I'm sure they all have different names. I know some of the letters and Cyrillic have different names, or names that you wouldn't expect. I don't like any of this. What in the world? Hopefully this is fine. Okay, Skyfarers, exposed to the haunting light of the stars, are prone to sudden obsession and erratic behavior. An irregularity in the galley. The table is neatly laid, but the plates are glued in place and the cutlery nailed down. The culprit is quickly discovered when she tries to nail the chief engineer's hat to the chief engineer's head. Everything has its place, she explains as she's dragged before you. Confine them to quarters. I can also try. That's a 73%. I'm gonna send them back to work, and keep their hands and their body busy. Oh, their head busy. Okay, that sort of worked. Yeah. You issue them a grueling list of new duties. They have no time now for starry obsessions or wild notions. Engine grease and elbow grease. I don't know what I have no idea what elbow grease is, as you've heard old Skyfarers say. Well, I think that was because of terror, or just a random thing. This is awful. The air shimmers and twinkles. The sky is full of broken glass. Yes, you better hope it's glass, because otherwise you're just gonna die of cancer. Because if it's a filament particle, then you're screwed. I hear sounds from the west. Yeah, so the reason why it's not good to holy, what the? That's a terror. Yeah, of course, a horror. Of course it is. Don't go there. Don't do it. So the reason why breathing in glass is not as nefarious as, for example, breathing in asbestos, or I think there's other things. The bright night benefice. I wonder what this is. I'm sure it has a lore thing, and I'm sure it's gonna be baller when we find out what it is. And oh, that's what that was. Yeah, it's because asbestos has the particle itself is like a big, long, thin thing that doesn't. That's just a particle, and you can't see it because you know the asbestos is made out of a lot of those, and then you can see asbestos. And glass just shatters into tiny particles that are not like that. Can you please not kill me? Nope. I duped you. Although, I need cooling in this thing. Did you hit me? How dare you? I avoided... You have suffered a critical hit. Yeah. I did. I avoided the other hit, though, because that was nasty. Wow. So I took damage there. This engine, yeah. Search for something you can trade. No, scavenge for parts. Gain hull and terror. Absolutely. Let's see. I don't think we read this one. This engine has ventured into the sunless wastes and spent too long under the cold, searing light of distant stars, which burned all reason from its crew, of course. Now its last voyage is at an end. And I have, yeah, the crew hastily... Sorry, what? Oh. The crew work hastily. There are mistakes. Fortunately, none of the wounds are serious. Trembling, bruised, and quiet. They return, bearing plates of wood and metal. They'll keep you in the sky a little longer. And we have something to the west. But I need to start making plans to go back home. Grim news. Your last battle resulted in a number of injuries among your crew. Your medical bay is crowded. The prognoses aren't good. I'm gonna tend the wounded myself. You have a steady hand and some education. Perhaps it'll be enough. It whiz. It whiz. It's a touch and go. It's touch and go. But all your patients will make satisfactory recoveries. 1,000 deaths wait in the sky. But today, you thwarted them all. Heck yeah. Okay, so I am beginning to think that I should have gone that way. That looks to be the case. Too late to go back now. I must persevere. This is bad though. We're getting things. Oh no. Perseverance here is okay. Paying off maybe? Because the worst thing would be to look back around. But we're not seeing the city. It's fine, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go back to London. They're gonna have new... London falters here. The sky becomes stony. Its paths barred by sudden crags. Well, it's been like that for a while now, but I think we've made it. So, yeah, we're gonna get new opportunities and whatnot. It's all gonna be great, and maybe because now we're parliamentary person, things are gonna be great there as well, and people, Londoners are gonna be like, oh, we got posh people in here. Oh, there's a world, totally. I don't know. What do British people... Well, Londoners, I suppose. Not necessarily British people. What do Londoners do? What do they do? When there's... we're gonna burn Guy Fawkes right now. Ha! I don't know. I have no idea. I need to ask Count Christo about it. He should know. I think it's from London. I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway. When the graveyards were full... Oh, no. Oh, this is actually a loot? Bully's Acre. Break open the coffin. This will reduce terror. Yeah, let's reduce terror. I didn't even read it. Humble wooden coffins pepper the sky here. This is the Bully's Acre, a pauper's graveyard. There is little room for the dead in London. Oh, that's what the description was down below. A silence as coffins drift past the windows. A stoker removes his hat. I think we did this before. In a similar place. And we're just sort of smashing against the coffins. That's a terrible thing. I'm a terrible person. We could go there, but I don't think there's anything there. Let's just go. Because I don't even think it saves because it's just a little port. They don't sell anything, if I remember correctly. Wit and Vinegar Lumber Company. Maybe. Yeah, I can take my leave. They do have a bazaar. But that's about that. Thank you. Bye. Just passing through. Pit stop. Quick one. Not really. I'm gonna do a bit... These things just keep startling me. I'm gonna do a proper pit stop here in London. And do all the toodaloo and tea drinking that I need. The heart of London, where her renewed majesty reigns from her throne of ours. And we keep hearing about the throne of ours, but I'm not sure we're ever gonna be able to go there. In a ship, anyway. Because I think it's in here somewhere. Is this... There we go. The brakes on this thing. No! No, not this one! Skyfarers exposed to the haunting light of the stars are prone to sudden obsessions and erratic behavior. An irregularity again with this. But I failed. I failed. You harry them back to work with a carefully stewed mixture of encouragement and chastisement. And they broke my things? But their obsession only continues to consume them. They make mistakes, some of which are dangerous, and their persistent oddness unsettles the crew. Ah, well. At least we're back home, and we have plenty of money, or should have plenty of money. I mean, I do want more, but let's see where we are. If we're above 3,000, that is pretty good. Yeah, we are. This is pretty good. I'm good at this. And also, we can go to the bank and deposit some of these things, so we know where that goes. We know where that goes for sure. And we don't need any of these for the moment, because what we need is prospects. That's right. So we still haven't found that one. We're going to continue looking for it in the next episode, because we're sort of running out of time right now. But before I say goodbye for the day, let's read about these ones. Somber Ceramics, Crockery. Sure, where is that? Northwest of London. The Most Serene Mausoleum. We could go there. That's a nice place to visit. I don't think we need to go there right now, though. Do we have a mission for that? Because we got some missions. But it's not here. Election called. That was... Oh, that's a Brabazon world. I mean, I could go there to the Brabazon place. I need to look at these and have... I'll do that. But I need all the things, so I suppose that's good. Where is this one? Southeast. Oh, 5 consignments of ministry-approved literature. That's great, because I have a bunch. The Fruits of Labor. Where's Clockwork? That's 2... Wait, Clockwork Sun? Is that where we're going with the other one? Yes, it is. Okay. And how many are those? 5. Well, I can take them. What about that? I don't have any. Well, I know where to get some. Well, I suppose we're not going north. I mean, we weren't going north anyway, but that's that. Let's also buy 5. Let's buy 3 of here. Is this good? This is good. We even have enough space. Also, I'm not gonna bring that. Oh, I need to go into the bank and put that in there. So, yeah, I think we're good. And then we have other things over here. Our money situation is not amazing. But we are ready to go. Oh, right. Oh, the tobacco shop. It's a different thing. I can repair my locomotive. Should I? I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of things to do in here. Let's do them next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Sunless Skies. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.